There's Moo. There's Pirate. Everybody else is down here. And Moo thought he was going to be smart. He figured I was going to catch him today. And so all I was trying to do was give him a treat. And he said, I'm out of here. So guess what we're going to do now? We're going to catch Moo. So there he goes. He runs all the way up there. He gets over to that fence line and he checks to see if anybody's up there. He calls and then he comes back. He gets easier to catch in the winter, but this time of year he gets kind of difficult. And that's just, this has been his routine. Him and I do this every year. This is just what we do. I'll put the halter on him now today for probably about 2 minutes. Feed him treats or something and then just let him go. So he'll run around for a while and then he'll decide, all right, I'm done. Just come catch me. Are you done yet, Moo? Come on, buddy. A lot of times I'll put him down in this other pen where it's a little smaller. And then I'll basically just work him like he's in a round pen. I don't want him to eat, really, because I don't want him comfortable where he feels like he's giving himself release out here. I mean, this is like probably 15, 20 acre pasture. So I'm not going to run around this whole thing after him. But he's pretty sensitive to pressure, so I'm able to put enough pressure on him to kind of keep him moving. And because all the other horses are down here, he doesn't want to go away out to the back corner on his own. So let's see if I can keep him along this fence line here. Come here, buddy. You've turned my short trip into a much longer one. He's a goofy guy. Come on, Moo. Fat wood tick Moo. You gotta be getting pretty worn out by now. Come here. You gonna run again? All right. Keep going then. I think you're slowing down, Moo. Not as fast, buddy. Oh boy. What a guy. So from the time he was a foal and the whole time he was a stallion, I was the one that handled him the most. And it's because I was the only one that would put in the effort to catch him. So he kind of knows that about me. He knows I'm not going to give up, but he still just goes through this sometimes and it's whatever. We just keep working on it. So, anybody else that would handle him would never be able to catch him. They had to send him off to a veterinary hospital for treatment for a tick-borne illness one time. And the vet let him out in her arena. She couldn't catch him. And I ended up having to drive like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to get there and catch him. That was when he was still a stallion. And, oh, now this is a problem because they're up here again. So he's going to want to just hang out with them. So now I'm going to have to push him. So that was, so while he was a stallion, and she's like, I tried to use food to get him. I brought mares out there. She was a veterinarian that specialized in equine reproduction. So she'd always have mares that were in heat. And she'd try and lure him in with mares and heat and still just couldn't catch him. And of course he was there to be treated. So I ended up going there and catching him. So that has been our precedence. I didn't want to really do this today. I just wanted to walk up to him and feed him a handful of grass. And he wants to run, so if I let him get away with it now, then he's like, oh, well, next time I'll just do it again. And he's smart enough and he's stubborn enough to do that. So I'm going to pause this while I work on catching him. Look who I have. I have Moo. Hi, buddy. Would we spend like 20 minutes doing this? For